About 2,000 years ago, our rabbis told us that one who looks out into a crowd of people should make the blessing, Baruch Chacham Harazim. Blessed is the one who understands secrets. So what does that mean? It means that they understood back then that the differences between every single person are truly a reflection of the greatness of God in the world. So I want to ask you to just take a moment and look around your table and look at how different everybody looks, one from the next. And then if you can, lift your eyes and look at this room so that we can offer a blessing, offer some words of thanks for the incredible, abundant beauty and the amazing richness of human spirit in this room. Baruch Chacham Harazim. One summer night a few years ago, my parents called me to tell me that my beloved grandmother, a magnificent and inspiring woman, really the person who taught me more than anyone else in life how to love and how to defy, how to forgive and how to remember, was dying. Come home immediately, they said. They were in New York, I was in Los Angeles. I missed the last flight out. It was already too late at night, so I booked a flight for early the next morning. And I spent the entire night, bein hashmashot, between day and night, between life and death, between Los Angeles and New York, not here and not there. I was driven by this incredibly intense desire to hear my grandmother's voice and connect with her in her last moments of life, even though I wasn't able to be by her bedside. And so I found myself walking to the library, and I pulled a tractate of Talmud off the shelf and randomly opened it up to see what would come out to teach me. And in this tractate, which turned out to be Avodah Zarah, I found the story of two rabbis who were walking down the street together, Rabbi Hanina and Rabbi Yonatan. And they come to a fork in the road, a parting of ways. One path leads by a house of idolatry, and another path leads by a house of prostitution. So the rabbis need to make a decision about which way to go. One of them says, we should go this way by the house of idolatry because we're no longer tempted by idol worship and we'll make sure we make it to the other side. No, said the other one, we should go this way by the house of prostitution. We should be tempted, we should overcome our temptation, and we should make it to the other side all the richer. A perplexing way to honor my grandmother, I thought. Because as far as I knew, she dabbled neither in idolatry nor prostitution. But I sat with that text all night long, wondering what I could learn from it. And as the first rays of sun began to pour into that library, and I packed my bag and made my way over to the airport, I realized that I had in fact heard my grandma's voice through this text. Life is a series of forks in the road, she was telling me. At every single moment, each one of us has a choice to make. Will we choose the path that is more challenging, or will we choose an easier path? Will we choose a path that's more gratifying? Or will we choose the right path? Will we allow someone to walk through life by our side? Or will we insist on walking through life alone? What will happen to us when none of the paths before us make sense? Will we find the courage to carve out a path of our own, to create a third way? Will we remember at every point in this journey that whichever way we walk, the choices we make, the way that we walk, and the partnership we keep along the way are far more important than the ultimate destination? And when we are tired, when the journey of life threatens to break our back, and all we want more than anything is to curl up in a ball at the fork in the road and just weep, will we find the strength to get up and walk nevertheless? I've asked these questions of myself really every day since my beloved grandma died, and I pray that somehow they help me live a life that really would honor her memory. And I find myself now living perpetually, maybe even permanently, in a space that is bein hashmashot, not here and not there, between the world as it is and the world as it ought to be, between a world of indignity and injustice, a world of loneliness and disease and poverty and pain, and a world in which God's presence is made manifest and human dignity is not a dream, but is a reality, as our tradition claims that it can and it ought to be. And I am strengthened every day by the reminder that while life's journey to the dream's fulfillment is neither short nor simple or easy, life's essence is surely discovered along the way. Thank you.